In the last video, we looked at expanding the bracket. This time, what we're going to do is expand and simplify. Now, on this piece of paper, you can see there are 3 questions. 1 over here, 2 there, and 3. We'll work through each one, but the way you will do it will be exactly the same. So if you watch what I do, so if you multiply these 2 over here, you will get x squared. Then you multiply the x with that, and it's a positive number. That will give you 4x. Okay, now that I've done that, then I will do this to the next item. So if we look at this 3, if I multiply this with x, that will give me 3x. And if I then multiply this 3 with this positive 4, that will give me 12. Okay, this will give you the 1 mark for the expanding. Right, now we need to simplify it. My biggest tip for you is circle it, just like I've done there. Circle the number with the letter there, and circle that number with the letter there, but include the symbol next to it, whether it's a plus or a minus. It will make sense to you when we do the next example as well, okay? So, you know, if we look at this, plus 4x plus 3x will give you 7x. There's nothing else, there's no other x squareds or numbers, so I can bring these straight down, and this will be my answer. X squared plus 7x plus 12, okay? And that will give you your second mark over there. Right, let's move across. Let's look at this one, okay? So again, I'll show you with my different color pens. X times x, look again, it is still x squared. X, however, this time if you look, x times minus 4, well, can you see the minus there next to the 4? So this will be minus 4x. So just be very careful, because this is what will catch most of you out, okay? Next bit, then I will do 3 times x, which will give me 3x, and then I will do 3 times minus 4. Remember, when you multiply a positive with a negative, it will give you a negative answer. Remember, the negative has got the muscles, m for minus, m for muscles. Try and remember that. 3 times minus 4 will give you minus 12, okay? So we're at that similar point again. And look, again, I'm going to circle it. This is my biggest tip. It may sound silly, but it will ensure that you don't make the mistake. Circle the 2 things there. Minus 4 plus 3x. Well, minus 4 plus 3 is going to give me minus 1x. And I can bring these other things down. Minus 12, x squared. There's my answer. Tick. Again, 2 marks. 1 for expanding and 1 for simplifying. Okay, now some of you will understand that, well, minus 1x can be written as minus x. So either this one or this one, okay? Right, next one, let's move across. The final one, right. This time you'll notice that there are negatives. So again, x times x will give you x squared. X times minus 4 will give you minus 4x. Let me get my pen. And then over here, minus 3 times x will give you minus 3x. And then finally, minus 3 times minus 4. Well, 2 negative numbers multiplied together give you a positive, so plus 12. Okay? So, we're going to do the same thing again. Circle it, minus 4x, minus 3x. Well, what's minus 4 minus 3? That will give me minus 7x. And again, look, I'll just bring the other things down, because there's no other numbers there, and there's no other x squared there. Again, 1 mark there, 1 mark there. Well done.